welcome to the show, everybody. Today, we're diving deep into the world of sports psychology, man. It's incredible how much the mind influences performance, right? We're talking about getting that mental edge, those secrets that can take your game to a whole new level. You know, like when a fighter is in the zone, just completely dialed in. We're going to break down the techniques these elite athletes use. Managing stress like a champ, firing up motivation, laser-sharp focus, unshakable self-belief, and that perfect level of hype before you step on the field, on the court, in the octagon, wherever your arena is. Think about it, man. Your body can be in peak physical condition, but if your mind's not right, you're not going to be operating at 100%. You ever see a guy totally gas out in the third round? Could be physical, sure, but a lot of times it's mental. Today, we're rewiring your brain for peak performance. First up, we're talking self-talk. You know, that constant chatter going on in your head. We all have it. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people, they got this negative self-talk loop on repeat, like a broken record, man. They're telling themselves they're not good enough, they're gonna choke, they're gonna fail. And you know what? They're right. Because that negative self-talk, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. But listen, you can flip the script. You gotta become your own hype man, your own inner champion. It's about consciously replacing those negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Instead of saying, I'm gonna mess this up, you tell yourself, I'm prepared, I'm ready. I'm gonna crush this. It sounds simple, but trust me, this stuff is powerful. It's about building that unshakable belief in yourself, convincing your mind that you've got what it takes to succeed. And when you truly believe it, your body follows. Now let's talk about stress, man. It's a killer. You ever notice how you perform worse when the pressure's on? That's your body's fight or flight response kicking in. Your heart's racing, your palms are sweaty, you can't think straight. Not exactly a recipe for peak performance, is it? That's where relaxation techniques come in. We're talking about things like deep breathing exercises, meditation, and progressive muscle relaxation. These techniques, they help you calm your nerves, quiet the noise, and get back in control. It's like hitting the reset button on your system. And the best part, these techniques, they're not just for game day. You can use them in your everyday life to manage stress, improve your sleep, and just feel more centered. It's like having a secret weapon against the chaos of life, man. All right, now we're getting into the zone. The pre-performance routine. You ever notice how the best athletes, they all have these little rituals they do before they compete? It's not just superstition, man. It's about getting their mind right, putting themselves in that peak performance state. Think about it like this. A routine is a series of cues that you give your body and mind to signal that it's time to perform. It could be anything from listening to a specific playlist to visualizing your success to doing a specific warm-up. The key is to find what works for you and to be consistent with it. Because when you have that routine, it's like flipping a switch. You go from being regular you to being in the zone, ready to dominate. All right, let's talk about goals, man. You can't just be floating around out there without a target. You gotta know what you're aiming for. And I'm not talking about some vague idea of being better. I'm talking about setting SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. See, when you set a SMART goal, you're not just wishing for something to happen. You're creating a roadmap for success. You know exactly what you need to do, and you have a deadline to do it by. It's like having a GPS for your athletic journey. And listen, when you start hitting those goals, it creates momentum. You start believing in yourself even more, and you start pushing yourself harder. It becomes this upward spiral of success. We're going to finish this off with a powerful technique, man, visualization. This is next level stuff. You ever notice how elite athletes, they talk about seeing themselves succeed before they actually do it? That's visualization in action. It's about creating a mental movie in your mind where you see yourself performing at your absolute best, achieving your goals. And the craziest thing is, your brain, it doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. So, when you visualize yourself winning, you're actually creating those neural pathways in your brain, making it more likely that you'll actually succeed in real life. It's like pre-programming your mind and body for victory. So there you have it, folks. Some serious mental tools to elevate your game. By incorporating these sports psychology strategies, you can gain that mental edge over your competition. It's about training your mind with the same dedication that you train your body. Remember, mastering your mind is just as important as mastering your body. It's about harnessing the power of your thoughts and beliefs to unlock your full potential. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who's ready to take their game to the next level. We'll see you in the next one.